So I hope everyone have their own shapefile of their respective countries. So our next task is to merge these two files. Before that, let's do some data manipulation. So if you see names of the columns of the data, hospital, yeah, it has a long lat province hospital. So I'm going to change this name to district. So to do that, let's do it here. And we will use rename function, and we want to rename what? This one. Let's copy this and paste it here to district. Districts. Districts. Yeah. I think this should be here. Yeah. It's not changed. So if you want to see again the names of the column, but earlier it was hospital district, now it's changed to district. Using the rename function, you can change the name of the any of the columns in the data file. So to merge the data hospital and the India save file, we should have one common column in both the files. So let's see which one is a common file. So here is a common column is the district. So this is a district, and if you see India save file open, and here, yeah, this one is the district region name. So I'm going to change this name, region name to district for this save file. So do the same thing. We can copy this whole, and we can here paste it, and then we can copy here, and name. We can again do it. Name India's shape file. This one's a con, but we want to change the name to district. So paste it here, and yeah. Now it's changed. So if you see again, you will see this is now district. So we are going to use the left join to join this both the columns. So we have done some data manipulation that we have seen, and now we are going to merge these two files. So we will going to name that is final data, final df, and let's do left join, and we will keep the India save file in the left, and data hospital at the right, and we are going to merge it using the same district's name. So let me run this file. Yeah, final data df. So final df, we have all the data that are in the zip file, and along with that we have all the data of the district hospitals. So now that we have the final data frame, so let's now create the map. So final df, and over it we are going to add leaflet, and now we are going to add tiles, and the tiles we are going to provide URL template. So you can use URL template. In the URL template, I'm going to use the Google map. So let me provide you the link of the map. So this is the Google map that we are going to use it for, and also we can give the attribution to this. It's a Google, and one more option that we have in options, we are going to provide a tile option. So provide a tiles option, and within the provide tile option we can give the variable opacity, and the value of opacity I'm going to provide is 0.7. Let's now close this. If I run this whole code, we are going to get a global map here. So you can see the global map here. So the one thing, so only we have added that add tiles. So let's now define the boundaries of the polygon. So to define the boundary of the polygon, you have to add the add polygon option, and within that you can provide the what color of the boundaries you want. Like I want the boundaries to be in blue, and also opacity, like transparency, I think that we use it for that, 0.5. And let's also give some variable like fill opacity within the polygon. So we are going to use it very minimal, that is 0.2. This is a standard numbers that you can use it for any map, but you can play with that and come up with the best possible visualizations. And to give the weight of the boundaries, so I'm giving the weight of the boundaries is 1. So it's basically the thickness of the boundaries. So I'm giving here is 1. So let's now run this whole code. Let's see what comes up. So wow, fantastic. So we got all the boundaries of India's districts. So now that we have all the boundaries of districts of India, so we can now make the marker. So add the pipeline, and and after the pipeline we are going to add the circle marker that we have used in earlier video. And there are multiple options, like if you want to see what are the options that we have, we can add, like here you can see you can add lat, long, radius, group, opacity, color, width, weight. This thing you can add here. So I'm going to use it. So let's first give lat, long. So long I'm giving here our final. Now so we can give final df. Within file df we have long here, and we have lat. Again, the final df, we are going to give it latitude, and we can give the radius 5. Radius of the marker, we are going to use it circle marker, so we can also give the radius of the marker. If you don't give it, it will take the default size. So let's now run this code. Wow. So if you zoom it a bit, you can see lot of marker are here, and this is the marker for the Uttar Pradesh, right? So now that you got the marker, let's do one more thing. We can group it, like group. Within group you can provide, so within group you can provide circle marker, and can give opacity to points, and also you can provide the color. Like color, I want to give it to let's give it green, and so with a comma. Let's again run this code. Now the color is changed to green. Again, you can provide the fill opacity to 0.7. As you can see here, we have a data for this only state, Uttar Pradesh, but apparently we are showing the boundaries of over all the states of India. So let's filter the data. So we can filter data here. Like if you want to see, let's filter data to Uttar Pradesh. Let me check the name of the column that has a state name. So this is a column name, other reason, where we can filter it, the state names. So if you want to filter it, if you want to see all the state names mentioned here, you can do table, and within a table you can write India save file, and then you can other reason. So here you can see all the states of the India, and you'll find Uttar Pradesh here. So what we will do, we will filter out we will have only data for the Uttar Pradesh. So let's go to the program file, and here we can use filter. So we are going to filter it other. Let's copy it from here, and we want data for only Uttar Pradesh. So I'm pasting here, and now let's change to, now let's see, it reduced from if you see the save file earlier was 707, now it got reduced to 75. So if you see, you have all the data of Uttar Pradesh. Let's now run again this code. Yeah. Now see. Now we have the Uttar Pradesh, and within Uttar Pradesh we have these dots that are showing total number of hospitals in the data. So this way we can use it. And now we will decorate. Now we will change the color, play with the size of the radius of the dots, markers, and we'll see how it comes out. So to make the visualization more attractive, more influential, we should have, I think, if we make the size of the marker as per the value that we have, then it will look much better. Let's see. If we see this data, we have the total hospitals. So let me see. Let me print the summary of the final final df. Yeah. So you can see the minimum is 5, number of hospitals 5, maximum is 190, and mean is 37. Let's try to give the radius as per the value. So we can use it function like if else. So if else, we can within if else we can use like total hospital value if less than, let's make a 40, because average was 37. So let's make it 40. So if the total hospital is less than 40, then the color of the marker should be red. And if it is more than 40, then it will be green. So you can do it same for any COVID-19 breakthrough, breakout, and any other data. So let me run this code again. It's showing some kind of error, unexpected error. Oh, the comma is missing there. Let's put the comma here and again run this code. Yeah, wow, that's a beautiful. If you zoom it, so the green ones show the number of districts that have a hospital more than 40, and red one shows the number of hospital less than 40. So wow, this is fantastic. So now let's do one more thing. Let's adjust the radius. So to adjust the radius here, we will do some play with this same like we have played with the color. So if as within if else we can give again the total hospital if it is less than 40, radius 5, and other than that give the radius 8 or even give 10, right? Now let's run this code again. Wow, look. So look how you have created this fantastic map. Just a simple code and simple, data manipulation, and we have used a leaflet to create this map.